professional for 50 years, and then you can guess how old I am. And so for those 50 years, I talk about health. But when I entered, Dr. Shah is my friend. He's a CEO of our IGMH. And here we have another luminary here, Dr. Shiham. Shaheen. Yeah. He advocates for us democracy. And so democracy, health, and environment is a good combination. So when I say that we need to do something about our nations, we talk about protection. We talk about how we can bring people together. And in my life as a health professional, I began work in 1975 when I came as the only public health professional in Maldives. We had WHO, we had UNICEF, you had UNDP, but they were advocating for promoting well-being, health also, but all foreigners. You had medical doctors, you had administrators, all these people. But we began the entry into our midst, the kinds of management and talking and advocacy and all that. And I think over time, we have a huge nation full of educated people. But the issue really remains, is education the beginning and end of all? I think education is the means by which you change lives. And so as Madam has done, she has found that her calling was education. But education is the thing that changes lives. And that is why in our Islam also, the word Iqra began with learning. Read and learn and describe and help others to think deeply. Our aql and our reflection and the deepness, depth of our thinking is what will transform us. The Quran obviously is a very easily read book, but without that thought into the depth of it, you're not going to get the beautiful value, the gold and the jewelry that you will get out of that. So I think that's an important part. But for me to say sustainable development, what I talk will inspire you. I think it's a very important thing to talk about. What is inspiration? Inspiration is how your heart responds to what somebody else says. If you are not moved by what we say, you are not inspired. I can talk my head out the whole day, but if I hadn't touched your hearts, then you are not going away with any present from this, right? So just like Madam Halima said, we are inspired by your energy and enthusiasm to make life better for everyone. And that is what we need. And I have here Hinna also. I think she started a school, which is the basis of everybody's change in a small island in Maldives. And that's the beginning. And how many of us can say in our jobs, we have gone beyond the call of duty to serve human beings, to serve society? Because ultimately we work because we got to earn our living, we got to buy our vegetables, food, and all that. But really to make change in somebody else's mind, to me also to be involved with what you do, becomes that little spark that you change in somebody else's heart to join in the fun of life. And you would know that when you work for yourself, the energy that you spend is very disheartening. You don't really get a comfort in that. But when you serve society, there is something else that happens that you are energized by that. You don't get tired. You are energized by that. And that's why. So in my life, I would say that when I began, what changes somebody's opportunity is firstly what I invest in it. But there is the system around you that must also energize you. And unless you have that opportunity for your energy to be used and exposed and disseminated, you will not be able to do anything. What I mean is, let's say we all have worked in our government or in our private agencies. The boss, in the traditional sense, is the one who guides everything. The boss knows everything. The fatherly figure, the paternalistic attitude is what guides organization in the past. But now you have lots of wonderful minds coming out of universities and all these educational institutions that have maybe better knowledge than you as the boss. Now, still we are mired in the past of we believing we know best for you. So how can we get out of that rock that we are stuck in, that I know best? And it can only be with a liberated mind. Unless you can liberate your mind to say, I don't know everything, but I can guide you, but you have to be involved in this. And that's the essence of democracy also. Isn't that, Shami? Yes, democracy. Wamruhum shura bainahum, we have in Islam also. Madam is in the parliament, you know, we are living by that phrase. Wamruhum shura bainahum. Do everything according to your discussion. And through discussion, you come up with beautiful solutions. And discussion does not have to be argument. It has to be civilized discourse that will help us get out this wonderful solution that everybody comes together. Otherwise, we are fighting all the time. And when you are in the fighting mode and anger, your mind does not work. You know that. An angry moment is not the best way to ask your boss for a raise. You got to pamper him. You must go to oil his palms a little and make him feel good. And that's why I say it's fantastic. You know, our Surah Al-Fatiha, I was made to understand it much later, but really, it is the perfect way of approaching your boss. And you say, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. You are praising Allah and making him feel good. I go to you for everything and I worship you and all that. And then you ask, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqim, show me the right path. Then, just like the boss, I don't ask for a raise by saying, hey, now I have got a new child. I need a raise, sir. He says, what? You've been working only a few days here. Oh, is that what you want me to do? But you have to first, make him feel good and say good things about him. And then only you ask for a favor. And that's the wonderful thing about the wisdom of I would say, our sensibilities. So for me also, in the Department of in the Ministry of Health, what I did was only possible because of these wonderful ministers I have. Those who allowed me to become fruit of my thoughts. Now, at that time, 1975, we had only a few health centers in the island. Dr. Shah, maybe he was a student in UK at that time. And so what did we do? How can we bring health to the people? At that time, we have TB, leprosy, malaria, childhood illnesses, maternal mortality, and infant mortality going through the roof. Woman having 1,000 children, 100 children, 1,000 children. Out of that, 160 children would die before the end of their first birthday. Or so many people die of maternal problems in the first 40 days after their giving birth. And TB, malaria was rife. And so our mortality rates were high. So what did we do? We couldn't have built hospitals, impossible. We didn't have the money to do that. So we had only 2 or 3 hospitals, regional hospitals. And there, how can everybody in Maldives go to these hospitals? We had to have only sailing boats. It was a very, very difficult time. And in that moment, we said, we have to have a health plan. So we got somebody from WHO, CRO, regional hospital in New Delhi, regional office in New Delhi. He came and he worked with us. And he said, you don't have any data? Oh, no data. We don't collect data. We don't have anything. And so he said, okay, let's we have to go to the islands. We have to go about 15, 20 islands and go household surveys. And then so we went about 20 sectors, 15 sectors of the government, multi-sectoral group. We went in 3 boats to the islands in the north, about 15 islands, I think. And every day we went to household surveys. What is the problem you have? What kind of, health considerations you have? People have all our own, local medical people you might have, medicine people, not medical. And so we came up with a plan of action. Of course, in the night, we all gathered together in one of the schools, and this expert from WHO will say, now you add the first column. Then you had that column, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you multiply that column with the other column. And in a way, he was trying to get to know the means, medians, and standard deviations that we know now as health professionals who have done some statistics. And through that, we got statistics. How many people, what proportion of the society had malaria, TB, leprosy? How many children got pertussis or whooping cough and this idea? And so we made a plan. But the plan should have been, we'll build hospitals. Then we'll all get healthy. Dr. Shah, we didn't build hospitals. We said we have to go to every island and go and do a specific set of tasks so that they can be followed up every 5 months, 6 months. But with what to go? We don't have boats to go. But we had a boat with Libyan Arab Jamahiriya. And this boat was so heavy, it would burn 1 barrel of diesel every hour. How could we go to every island? So then we had to think out of the box. Creative thinking has to be brought in. And we thought we'll go in a Masdon. But how can we go in a Masdon? So he said, no, now Ahmad Adam has a yacht dhoni. It's called Aladdin. Now that dhoni is a great model for us. So we made Masdonis, those health launches, so that about 6 people can go in it, they can sleep in it, they can cook in it, and then we can go in the inner harbors also, because it's a shallow keel. Unlike the Golden Ray, which had to be moored about 1 mile away from the island, and then again we got to be rowing and going to the island. So look at the innovativeness of those days. We thought of it and we did. And the mobile health team began in 1987 on a beautiful windy day. 2 boats went north and south. So it happened. And since then, we did a lot of work. And ultimately, we were able to take care of infant mortality, all these diseases. And Dr. Shah would know, probably by the 1990s, we had brought infant mortality from 160 to only 25. Only 25. Can you imagine how happy mothers are? Their children are surviving. And we have taken care of all these communicable diseases. Malaria was down, TB was down, infant mortality down, mothers were having children, their babies surviving. And so that chapter was closed. And now Dr. Shah and him has worked hard in the hospital to bring infant mortality to single digits now in Maldives, right? Now I think it's about what, 9 or 8? 8? Imagine, it's like the West. So what a great transformation we have done. And all that is inspirational from the leadership we had. The ministers were wonderful, who gave you the opportunity to do what you want, because they knew that they didn't know. And there are these guys who know, Dr. Samad, myself, and there were others also. He was a young man at that time. I don't want to talk. Yeah, so then now we come to today, and we have something called non-communicable diseases. And non-communicable heart disease is completely changed. Our whole profile has changed. At that time, it was communicable disease, killed everybody. Now we have non-communicable heart diseases, cancers, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, depression, all this stuff. And The health ministry is unable to do anything. Why? Because those days we knew the germs and we killed the germs. Now the germs are not there. Everything is about what we do with our lives. I am not exercising. I am eating all this junk food. I am smoking like a chimney. And you expect to be healthy? Come on. You can't be healthy like that. That's one job. Now, the other job is, as we were talking, Dr. Shah, today, it's now not a health sector issue. It's a multi-sectoral issue. You have education ministry, you have environment ministry, transport ministry, vocational ministries, whatnot. Every ministry has a role to play. And so we are having a model that was communicable disease model for a sustainable development model for non-communicable disease. We are trying to put a round peg into a square hole or a square peg into a round hole. It won't work. So we got to rethink of our health system. And we were talking about, he mentioned to me, just 5 minutes, the intersectorality has to be nurtured. Now, if I want to take care of children's disease, and we did, Ministry of Education has to do something about that. You shouldn't allow children to be enrolled in school without immunization. Immunization, for instance. If you do that, then what's going to happen is that way you are allowing the Ministry of Education to be a part of our health system, right? Or for that matter, pollution. We get all our respiratory infection diseases and all this. But if the Ministry of Industry is not doing something about it, or that you can't do anything about it. Or look at all the chemicals that we have. Chemical safety programs have to come for taking care of our cancers and all our whatever else we have, food safety, everything. But the ministry has no task in that. They can check the foods, but it has to be a Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Trade, who has to say, these are the foods allowable. These are the things you cannot bring, or these are the things we will have to charge more tariff on. And these things, without that, you cannot do. So all this is about sustainable development. So a new role we have to play with our ability to take care of ourselves with new approaches, taking care of. Now, next is my international work. Now, I'm saying this because each point that we have a lesson to talk about. And the lessons that we get from my international experiences, after I've had my doctorate, I went to USA and in University of North Carolina, And when I remember my advisor, he said, Dr. Sattar, you want to be what, PhD or DRPH? There were two streams. DRPH is Doctor of Public Health. PhD is Doctor of Philosophy, right? Then I said, what's the difference? He said, look, you must realize you're coming from developing countries and you're going to be international civil servants or ministries, places where you will be working so that you will improve the health of your nations and health of the globe. So I would say you have to work as DRPH, because DRPH is, from those who are aware of the function X equals Y, the dependent variable is what we focus on. I want to reduce the diseases. I'm not thinking of finding a new formula for these are the conditions that I have to improve before I can do it. But I want to see that problem is solved. So for us, those of us who are field-based, working for public health, the best way is for you to go for DRPH. I didn't know. So I took his advice. He's an advisor. And lo and behold, when I came to Maldives, that was in 1990. And in 1992, there was an international conference on environment and sustainable development in Rio. Nothing went on that, I'm sure. Only this side. Yeah, so sustainable development, okay? And so it so happened I was in the Ministry of Health, and somehow there was a little change in my job. I was sent to Ministry of Planning because I was a health planner. So then I was still a member of the executive committee of WHO. So every year I had to go twice to Geneva. And so you realize in Geneva, while I was there, this gentleman who was the Department of Environment's executive director, he comes and says, Dr. Satta, can you help us with something? Now, we had the Rio conference, which was on Agenda 21, and they had a huge, big splash. And ultimately, WHO had to deal with human health. And he said, can you come to us and help us with this plans of action for health and environment? And I said, I have to ask my boss, minister, and also Mr. Mahmoud Abdul Gayoom, president. So when I came back, I told them, and they said, yeah, it'll be very good. Mahmoud also told me to be very good for you to go and get new experience. And my boss, who was the Minister of Planning, he also said, yes, I'll let you go. So I went for 1 year, and I went to all these countries and helped the countries prepare their plans of action for health and environment. Now, the whole idea of health and environment plans are, Venn diagram, right? These circles intersecting each other. So you have 3 circles intersecting. I don't have this. You have a health, environment, and development. Now, Rio Conference said in the first principle, the center of health is the center of concerns. Sorry? Yeah. Health. Yeah. Health is a center of concerns for sustainable development. So we all know health is important now. Everybody, all sectors know. But the point is, how do these things intersect? If you had 3 circles coming together, health, one, environment, the development, in the middle will be sustainable development, right? That little intersection. And so I had the job of trying to make people understand that health and environment and development are linked. Health is about creating the conditions for you to not get sick, right? Environment is an entity that is being destroyed by business, big business. They are demolishing, they're mining and cutting down the trees for wood and all that, and say, all this is creating the carbon problem in our. And then ultimately, these 2 things coming together will be the problem of health for us. So if we want to survive, we have to do all these 3 things together. And so I just went, and this was done. And then when I got back, I'm just trying to say, there are things that are happening without you really trying. But somehow, if you are in the groove of life, as I say, if you are in the flow, then things happen. When I came back, at that moment, the boss in my department retired. And then the job was open. And then everybody said, Dr. Satta, why didn't you apply? I applied. And I got the job. And I stayed in Delhi for 18 years. 18 years. And later on, they promoted me. I retired as assistant regional director, right? And so what I'm telling is that in that time, there was a program that we promoted called Healthy Settings. Healthy Settings is about operationalizing health and environment and development. So in Maldives, there was a very good program we did. It was Healthy Vilingili Island. In the island down in South Gafalif Atoll, Healthy Island. Now, this is fascinating because we just practiced. It's a great example of getting the community together and everybody knowing that they have a responsibility for health. Health ministry people will not come and give you health. You have to create your health. So he said, what are the causes of ill health in this island? But I was expecting TB, leprosy, malaria. And you know what they were saying? They said, flies, mosquitoes, no vegetables in the island, and no garbage disposal places in the island. So we did that. And the merchants lay toilets also. We don't have toilets. So the merchants laid the pipes and the community empowered themselves to have water in their houses. We had black tanks those days, no? Those big black tanks collected water. We didn't have running water at that time. So we had to have those. And they said, we will double the volume of water that we store in our houses. And so all those, operational indicators for success were defined. And we did that. And 2 years later, my goodness, they had the pipes laid out, home gardens growing, and the flies were much less. Why? He said, we told our husbands not to bring the fish to the island without gutting it. You gut it in the sea and then bring it. So the flies didn't have any chance to grow. They knew that flies come from rotting entrails. You get the maggots, and the maggots become flies, and the flies are swarming around and sitting on their food and everything. And so it was such a great experience, and we thought we will expand it to the other islands after that. But 2004, tsunami came, no? And destroyed everything. Destroyed. But I just hope that the spirits last within them, that they can do it themselves. That was the whole thing. And that's what I say, that so energizing a community depends on how you have learned to realize that you have a potential. Human beings have a potential. They say, Deepak Chopra says, everybody is sent into this earth with a blessing, something that you only know. And if you can find that calling and use it for the service of mankind, then you will have success in life. So that is the beauty of this. And so success comes from our own inspiration that we have to promote. And I think inspiration is like a chain reaction. It is contagious, it's infectious. And if you can build something for yourself, for society, you can light one candle. That candle will illuminate a little space, but many people will see that candle and come with another candle, and you will illuminate larger spaces. So all that is what we can talk about. And I think I have only just 5 minutes. I'm taking time for you. Yeah. Okay. So something about education. I have to, because although I'm a health professional, for me, the most important thing is education, because it is the foundation of everything. And our religion says, Iqra, which means that without that, and our religion, all religions, I don't think it's about Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, everything, even Christianity, advocates good behavior. And behavior without education is nobody. Now, we have a nice poem, a duplet by one of the great thinkers of Maldives, Hussein Salahuddin. He has Al-Adab. He has a poem about Adab. He said, Adab verikan yatunu miha, de duniye gelling vidane, mother verikan netiviya, qadar netiken gadane. That means without education, without character, you will lose both worlds, this world and the next world also. And if you don't have mother dharma verikam, that means dharma is helpfulness and kindness. If you don't have that, you will not have any love. Nobody will have love for you. So that is a great thing. And I think we have lots of luminaries who talk about these things. For me, the Prophet Muhammad is a great example for us to follow. Then from a mundane point of view, we have Mahatma Gandhi, we have Nelson Mandela, we have Martin Luther King, and in our own nations, we have our own leaders. And I think these are the things we must follow in order for us to light that candle within ourselves. And then with that, other people will come to you for support and advice. And that's the thing we can do at our age, as this gray hair takes us over. And my wife doesn't want to put any black hair on my hair. She says, you look better with gray hair. So I have to follow her advice. And I should say, we are building the community of ladies. And this is so important that you are one half of society community. And I think your empowerment helps us to make a better society. You're the ones who are the caregivers, although we might pay the bills, but you're the ones who really bring up society. You bring up every child well, and you have a great society that you will never be regretful about. If you don't, you will have whole life. And there's another couplet also in Dive, which is very heartening. I mean, I get this inspiration from it. He said, Vistumen neti kofi kamakum, emme faharaku dehuga, gisla gisla hiti karna, ohoranjehide omuram muling. Which is, if you say something, if you do something that is not thoughtful, you might have to spend the rest of your life crying over it. So with this, I think I can still go on. As you say, these mics are wonderful enticement for people like us who have only the time you set us keeps us from going away from this. So thank you very much, madam. And good luck to all of you for this opportunity. And I hope many people will maybe go to Singapore for the next session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I have to just say here, I want to present something for, where is that? That red book. Can I have that?
Before Sir presents me a beautiful book, let me do my task. Khushbu, are you ready? Khushbu, are you ready? Yeah, that's really better. So the foreigners, for you, the question is, Sir has mentioned about an experiment done in an island. You have to name that island. This is for the foreigners, not for Maldivians. What was the name of that island? Sir has mentioned one island where experiment was done, the health and all those flies and mosquitoes and all those. No, you are not foreigners. Foreigner, yes. Sajdeva ji. No, what was the name of that island? The book is also written. Sir has the book. Yes, partially you are correct. It is willingly. Yeah, yes, come Khushbu, please give chocolate to Mr. Sajdeva. A big round of applause for Mr. Sajdeva. Yes, it was willingly island. Now the question is for my Maldivian sisters and brothers. When I was trying to find out details about Sir, Abdul Sattar Sir, so first thing is nowadays we go to the LinkedIn. And there we found the details of the people. And I found Abdul Sattar and then it was written India. So I said, no, not. This is not the person whom I'm looking for. I have to look for Abdul Sattar Maldives. He is India one. So now Sir has cleared that he was there in India, and that's why maybe the LinkedIn profile is still in India's name. So you have to tell me how many years Sir has spent in India. I don't have those many chocolates. I'm sorry. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. You all are right. 18 years he has spent over there.
So, I present to you also.
Dr. Anwar Bari, sir. Yes. Uh, अभी इसके बाद. Okay, so Dr. Anwar Bari, sir, is the director project in Bukhatir Group, and he is receiving a copy of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was really a wonderful session. Each and every word was full of wisdom, experiences, and full of learnings. I hope that you all have gained some knowledge, some inspiration, and some motivation. So, how many of you have gained knowledge? Please raise up your hands. Wow. And inspiration, how many of you? Wow. And motivation, how many of you? Lovely, lovely. That's really great. So it's my responsibility and duty to welcome each one of you. I would like to extend my welcome to Dr. Anara Naeem, to Ms. Hina Khalid, to Shah Mahir, and to Ms. Afia, to Ms. Mariam, to Ms. Shiza, to Ms. Hafsat is also present, and to Dr. Chinnu, to Mr. Akhtar, Soleha, Zarina, Hina. I am just testing my memory. How many names I remember? My friend, Mr. Saeed, and Janab Jamil Akhtar Sahab, Rana Jamil, and Hafsat. Yes. And Lubna, and Savanti. Am I right? Dr. Chinnu. So I extend a warm welcome to each one of you. Yes, Sajdeva family, the whole family is here. Khushbu, Mr. Sajdeva, Ronak, and little baby. Now the next question is, who is the youngest participant of the whole group? The youngest participant of the whole group, please tell the name. Harman. Where is Harman? How old are you, my darling? 10 years old. Yes. So Zarina should get a chocolate. So ladies and gentlemen, in every conference, one thing is very important, that we should know each other. And I always say to my friends that more than screen, we learn from each other. Isn't it? Here also, we are going to have an activity that is introductory session where we are going to introduce ourselves, but this will be a little twist. So we are not going to just say that I am so and so and I do so and so and my company is this and my mission is this, my vision is this. We are not going to do that. It is little different, and I hope that you all will enjoy it. So as you all know that I have served for 30 years and my students are now grown up. They all are in the age of married, or some of them are already married. So there is a student who is going to get married. So before marriage, he wants to find out some people from all of us. Like we all are going to get business, this is a happy thing that is going to happen with us. So he is going to find a mentor or counselor to guide the couple on premarital and postmarital responsibilities. And who is that wise and emotional intelligence person? So we have to find out among the group who is mentor, counselor, and coach. Second is he wants a lawyer who can assist with the legal formalities. So we have to find out the lawyer among us. Then he wants a beautician or makeup artist to get the couple wedding day ready. We have to find out. No, don't say, because there is an award. If you all have to find out all these 9 characters, and the one who is going to get the first all 9 character will be the awardee. That is the fun in this. Then he wants interior designer so that they can, first they want real estate agent so that they can find a new house. So you have to find out real estate agent among us. Then they want interior designer so that they can turn their house into a beautiful home. Then they want someone who has visited Maldives as foreigner and who has spent 1 year here so that they can take some advices from them for the destination honeymoon in Maldives. Then you have to find out a doctor who can provide health advice, especially regarding when or how plan a family. And they want one principal and a school leader so that the couple can look forward for the admission of their kids. And they want one chartered accountant so that they can manage the whole budget. So these are 9 characters, and all these 9 characters are here in this group because I have seen the profile of each one of you. And accordingly, we have prepared. So now your time starts now. Within 5 minutes, you have to find out these 5 important personalities among us. And the one who brings first will be the winner. Just go and find out. Are you lawyer? Are you doctor? Are you this? Are you that? And write their names in your mobile. You can just write their names. Lawyer, this, principal, this, like that. Yes, come. No. Among all of us. No. All 10, you write in the mobile quickly. Lawyer name. Real estate name. Write in the mobile. Type in the mobile. No, everybody has to get chance. Get up. Go and know each other. And type in the mobile because that will be the proof that you have found out. Go and find out who is interior designer, who is real estate, like that. Go and please find out. All 9 characters should be found out. You have 9 people. So we have to find out 9, then only winner will be there. We have to find out all 9, then only winner will be there. Yes, all 9, quickly, all 9 characters among us. Go and find out, everybody. Leave your chairs. Be on your toes. Come on. All 9 characters. It's okay, sir. Yes, who is the principal? Who is the principal? They want admission. Go find out. Interior designer, beautician, lawyer, mentor, counselor, doctor, principal, chartered accountant. Oh, assalamu alaikum. How are you, Lubna? Good. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yes, all 9 characters. Yes, come on. You have only 5 minutes for this activity. Everybody move around and find out. Who is that courageous, brave, and bold to find out all 9? Yes, everybody, come on. All 9 characters. 5 minutes. Yes, come on, everyone. Yes, come on. Who got it? Who got 9? The first one who got 9. Please come on. सब लिख करके लाइए all 9 characters, please. Yes, come on, everybody, find out. Beautician. Hina. Come on, everyone. How many characters did you find out? Let me know. How many characters? Yes, sisters, how many characters you found out? You found out 9? Yes. Yes. Come, Hina, come on the stage. Yes. Yes, come on. Attention. Let's see Hina is going to be successful or not, okay? Yes, no, not close. 100% you have to. Okay. Attention. We got a winner. Yes, she is competing. Attention. Hello, brother. Hello, brother. Wait. Hello. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So, Hina, who is
So-
the mentor and counselor? Name.
Ma'am, a mentor and counselor. I'm Hina Iqbal. I'm mentoring also, and I'm a school counselor.
Qualified. We need qualified mentor. Not she's a teacher. She's a teacher.
I'm a mentor also, ma'am.
Qualified mentor. Here we have a qualified
so
mentor.
let me take other name first. Principal is Zarina. Real estate Saleha. Lawyer Dr. Anara. Interior decorator Akhtar sir. Dr. Lubna is a doctor. CA is Mr. Chinu. Beautician is Shambhav. No, it is Shiza ma'am. And only mentor. I have a professional mentor here, ma'am. Your name? Ma'am, your name? Afia ma'am. A big round of applause for all the Maldivians and the guests here. And a registered mentor. So I have 2 counselors here. So I have 10 names.
Okay, so now tell me whether Hina should be considered as winner because one she has found out from the stage.
I worked hard.
Yeah, she worked hard. She
I
deserves
want
a
others to
clapping.
win. I pass on
Yes.
my this thing victory. It's just for interaction. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
okay,
ma'am.
thank you. Yes, you Akhtar, you are also here. All 9 you found out? Oh, please come. When he
Yes,
says the name, you have to just say, yes, I am.
A lawyer, Mr. Pawan Sachdeo.
Say, yes, I am.
Yeah. Mr.
Huh.
Sadiq Halwa, you are the principal also.
Hina,
And
that question you left. Maldives, yes.
You are there. You are there, Sadiq.
Okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
okay.
Huh.
Principal also.
Hmm.
Counselor Hina Iqbal, CA Mr. Shinu, Dr. Mr. Shah, mentor Mr. Danish, beautician Mr. Shija. All I have given.
What is Mr. Danish? What is Mr. Danish? You are a mentor. No, you are a business owner.
Ma'am, Danish is an e-waste management person. He is not a mentor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was trying to cheat my list.
Okay, so friends, can we consider Akhtar? Or is still some?
All I have given answer. Yeah, all I have given answer. All I have given answer. What? No, I have already given here.
No, he has it in realtor. A big round of applause to Akhtar, please. Big round of applause. He is an interior designer. Okay, now I think sisters were there who they wanted to share. Who wants to share? Come here. Somebody was there.
Want to share? Anybody else?
Here. Yes, come, please. Okay.
It was 10, but I got only 8. So let
Okay,
me
no
see.
issues. Try here.
Okay, for mentor, I have Afia and Amna,
Hmm.
lawyer, Dr. Anara, and beautician, Sheena, and
Shiza.
again, sorry, Shiza. It's a typing mistake, okay? And for real estate, Dr. Anara again, and interior designer, Akhtar, and for Dr. Mahir, okay? And for principal, we have Saeed, I think, left. And for chartered accountant, we have Shara. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
And the one who has spent 1 year? That is also. Yes, well done. What's your name?
Shifa.
A big round of applause for Miss Shifa. Thank you very much. Yes. So now, dear friends, tell me, how was this activity? Did you come to know about many of them? Very energetic? Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much. And with this activity, we are going to have yummy, yummy tea and snacks. So this is a break time. After break, we are going to have our another session, and that's going to be very interactive session. And I request you all to kindly be on time. It's sharp 10:49, and we expect you all to be here by 11:10. Thank you very much. Give me a big round of applause. I have done the duty very well. I know it very well. Thank you. Yes. All the participants, please come on the stage. We will have a group photograph with our Dr. Abdul Sattar sir. Please come on the stage, everyone. Before we go for the tea, let's have a photograph. Come. Sir, please.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Nara. Hello, Mr. Nara.
Yes, Dr. Ram.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Yes, Dr. Ram.
Yeah. Is it a break for
Yes,
tea break?
now is a tea break.
So should we keep it as such, or we have
Yes.
to discuss?
I think we can just keep it. We can just keep it open because I think the whole session will. Maybe tea break is just about half an hour only.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, everybody
I would
will have to dial
I
in.
would like to request you something. Is
Yes.
it possible you can be the host to handle in the evening? Because I have some uncertainty.
Yes, that's okay.
But the live and other thing, Dr. Halima will take care, right? She told like that. Because now the inaugural only she is away from that. So I will close the live now.
Okay.
1 minute. I will first stop the.
But they will come back in half an hour.